Good afternoon, ladies and gentlemen. Today we are here with the one and only Mosballin. Pleasure having you today.
Yo, what is going on, guys?
I apologize for taking your seat, but I had to do it. I'm the main guest here. You're just my side piece, you know what I'm saying? So, how you feeling today?
I'm actually feeling pretty well. Thank you for having me, and I appreciate you. How are you doing today?
I'm doing well. Thank you for asking. So, is this your first interview?
Oh, this actually isn't my first interview. I was interviewed like a couple months ago by my man Max. That was pretty cool. If you didn't see that, the video was out there somewhere, so make sure to check it out.
Sounds good, sounds good. So we actually got a few questions for you today, coming from D_McCoy30, D_McCoy30 from Twitter. And are you ready for these questions?
Yes! What the hell that be? Oh.
I was good on my own, that's the way it was. That's the way it was. You was good on the low for a faded fuck.
So he basically started off by saying, since you've been interviewing all these players, he wants to interview you himself. So picture me, this good looking dude right here being D McCoy, and we gonna start us off right with the first question, and that is with, who's the nicest NBA player you've met?
Ooh, that's a good question, and that's actually really hard to point it out to one person, so I'm actually gonna like make it 5 if possible. I'm not gonna put it in order, but it's really hard not to start off with Damian Lillard, who I've actually met twice, and both times he gave me sneakers. Like, I literally got free pairs of sneakers from Dame twice in my life. But the other guys I would definitely put on that list is Jeremy Lin, one of the nicest dudes I've ever met in my life, like by far. Like, he did so much extra that he didn't have to do, not for me, but for people as a whole. Like, I was one of the first 50 to get to meet him. He was only supposed to meet 50 people. That was what he was paid to do and all that. He was scheduled for an hour, but there was like over 200 people online. He met every single one of them and stayed there over an hour more, and that is something most athletes would not do, so shout out to him for sure. Then you got my man De'Aaron Fox, who I definitely have to put on that list. He's so humble, so great. I really wish him all the best. Raul Neto is also on that list. That is one guy who's like really under the radar. Like, nobody ever talks about him, but when I met him, he just seemed like he really wanted to talk. Like, he didn't care that he was a celebrity. Like, he was just standing there talking to me. Like, I had to tell him, like, yo, I'm sorry for bothering you, let me get away from you, because he would have just kept talking to me, which is honestly something so cool, and I feel like most people ain't like that at all. The last person on that list, like, it's so hard to just limit it to 5 even, but I'd have to put Patty Mills. He's another one of those really humble, nice guys, so I gotta put him on that list for sure. But honorable mentions gotta be like Anthony Davis, who's really nice. My boy Devin Booker was real cool. Kemba was really nice. Andrew Wiggins was a nice guy. Jaylen Brown was mad cool. But honestly, the nicest guy I've ever met, who's not even an NBA player, was Ernie Johnson. That man has got to be the nicest guy I've ever seen in my life, like by far. Like, I've never met anyone that genuinely nice ever. Like, I wish you and your family the absolute best from the bottom of my heart. Like, honestly, you deserve the world.
There's a lot of great names there that you got into me, and it makes sense that why you picked who you picked. But with our second question, it's the complete opposite. Who's been the douchiest NBA player you've met?
Oh, this is actually a really easy question, man. You guys aren't gonna like the answer to this, but it's gotta be Jason Tatum. It was just me, my friend, and Jason Tatum. Nobody else around us at all. I looked Jason Tatum in the eye. This was before he was even in the league. And I said, yo, Jason, can I get a picture with you? I didn't ask him for an autograph. I didn't ask him for anything that would take too long. I asked for a picture. That's like 3 seconds of his day, max 5. He just had to stand there, literally do nothing else. My camera was ready. I would have been there. I would have been like, yo, let me get a pic. If I was recording that, yo, I could have put him on blast, but he might have been like, yeah, I'll take a pic. But since I wasn't, maybe it was like, nah. But one thing I gotta say is he could have ignored me. I had players ignore me in the past, and I don't mind that as much, because at least I could sit there and say, oh, he was busy, or hey, maybe he like didn't hear me, something like that. But he looked me in the face and said, nah. Like, he said, nah. I had my friend as proof, because we were both there, and he literally looked me in the face and said, nah. And I was just standing there like, yo, he really just said no to me. Like, yo, he legit just said no to me. Like, yo, ignore me, fam. You weren't even in the league, so yo, you gotta be humble, man. You gotta take that back a notch. But I'm done talking about that. Like, yo, I'm gonna forget about that someday. I don't wish injuries upon him. I don't wish anything bad like that, but I hope you never win, man. Like, I'm not your fan. I'm really not your fan. And if I ever get a chance to meet you again, it ain't happening. Like, it ain't happening.
Wow, that's honestly a surprise, because I feel like everyone really likes that kid. Like, he really seems like a star, and I wouldn't expect that from him. But hey, Some people just have bad days or something like that, so you can't really knock him for that. But I understand why you don't like him as much as you should and stuff like that. Like, I'm not gonna try to convince you that he's a great player, great guy, because you had that experience. But just cut him some slack, because he might have been just having a bad day, not wanting to be in the mood and all that. So just keep that in mind. Question number 3. What is it like working for the NBA?
Oh, working for the NBA is amazing. It's really a dream come true. Since I was a kid, that's all I wanted to do. Like, NBA is my passion, so it's really been great. I feel like this is only the beginning, though. The sky is the limit, and I can't wait to keep advancing and hopefully be somewhere where, like, I can make a difference to the world and just show everyone my passion for the game, because I really have a big, strong passion.
We wish you the best, man. Like, 100%. The sky is the limit. Always remember that, but actually it's not, because you could go higher than the sky. Like, we don't even know what's beyond that. Like, we could just keep going and going. So don't only limit yourself to the sky. Keep going, man. Keep going. We believe in you. So realistically speaking, who are the top 5 NBA players you'd like to meet this year? Be realistic, be honest. Like, who would you really like to meet this year?
Ooh, realistically speaking, oh man, you guys already know I always put like my bar really high, so my realistically may not sound realistic, but I gotta put Westbrook on that list. I plan to meet Westbrook someday very soon. Hopefully it's this year. I got LeBron on that list, even though some days I'm like, yo, maybe I shouldn't meet him, maybe I'll start hating him, but I really want to meet LeBron for sure. D-Wade is definitely on that list. I'm gonna add Lonzo to it, as well as my favorite player of all time, Jason Kidd, the guy who he gets compared to. So we gotta meet Jason Kidd, Lonzo Ball, D-Wade, LeBron James, and Russell Westbrook this year. I'm speaking it into existence. Y'all heard it here first. So when the video comes out, you gotta say, yo, your boy called it.
That's a pretty impressive list, man. Good luck with that. I can't say you're gonna meet them, but hey, if you do, that is some crazy stuff. You got a couple months, like what? It's not even February yet. You got all year to do it. We believe in you. So since you live in New York City, we kind of want to know, have you ever casually ran into any celebrities or any NBA players just walking randomly in the street?
Woo. Yo, so honestly, I don't think you guys are gonna believe half the guys I'm about to say I met like just there, so I'm not even gonna say it. But the biggest name that I saw in the streets of New York City is 2 guys, alright? Number 1 is not a basketball player, it's actually Floyd Mayweather. I was coming back from my lunch break and I work on 5th Ave, so I'm walking down, and 5th Ave, we have like one of those streets where it's all gold, like legit all gold. So we see mad people just like around somebody, like entourage, all that, like everyone's just there trying to take pictures, and I'm looking and it's Floyd Mayweather, and I just kept it pushing because I had to go back, but it was my man Floyd Mayweather. My boy CJ got a video of him. He got like a nice little selfie where he's in the background. You couldn't get too close. It's so cool because like Floyd Mayweather was right there, like legit right there. He was buying gold jewelry, all that stuff, and he was just like cashing out. Like, he had a bag full of money and he was just cashing out. And then the second person is actually somebody you won't believe either. I was out with a couple of my boys. We were eating, we were doing some shopping, all that. So we were in the store, and one of my boys decided to stand outside. So he's outside, like just chilling, and then he calls me. He's like, yo, come outside right now, KD. And I'm just like, yo, what? Like, yo, I just hung up. I run outside and I see KD walking right in front of us. He passed us, so he was like right there. I see some giant, man. He's a giant. Like, everybody knows the back of his head. Like, you know those little, you know, they make fun of KD all the time. Like the same way they make fun of me. Like, you know KD. So KD was right there. He passed my friend. I wish I was outside with him. I wish he told me sooner, because I'm the guy that would be like, yo, KD, real quick, let me get a video, let me get a pic. He's not like that at all, so he didn't do that. That's why he called me. By the time I came, we were kind of following him, like we were about to, and then he just got into his car, and I was so mad, because I had the chance to meet KD. This was after he was a Golden State Warrior, and they were playing the Nets like the next day. But even though I kind of dislike his decision, that's still KD. That's still somebody I should have, could have met. Other than that, there were guys like Ray Allen, stuff like that. Guys just walking around that, like right in front of the store, just like in New York City in general. I met some celebrities like that. Most of the time, I just see them. I don't really like stop them and ask them for pictures or any of that.
yo, Kevin Durant would have been crazy if you got to like picture with him or something like that. That would have been crazy. And it's just like a small world you live in. Like New York City, I feel like it's so big, yet like you're able to run into these dudes. It's kind of cool. It really is. Next question: will you ever attend an NCAA event like the Big Ten tourney or like one of those high school Jordan Brand classics? Something in which you'd be able to get like autographs from like future NBA stars, stuff like that.
That's another really good question, but the thing for me is like these guys are high school players, college players. Like I feel weird because I'm kind of older than them to like be like, yo, let me get a pic, let me get an autograph, stuff like that. But yo, I don't really mind. If you guys really want that to happen, I can make it happen. Like I'll go wherever you guys want me to go. Like honestly, anywhere. Like anywhere you guys feel like it would be a cool video, even if I don't even get like 50 views, 70 views, I don't even mind. Like I'll make it happen just for you. Like if you want it, I'll make it happen. That's what I feel like I'm here to do, like to entertain you guys. So if you feel like I could do something that you can't do but you want to do it, I'll do it for you. Like I don't mind whatsoever.
I mean, like I feel like I would want to see it, so I'm sure these guys would too. So hey, let them say it in the comment section what they want and we'll see what happens. The next question is, are you an NFL fan? If so, who is your team?
Let's not talk about football because my team is atrocious, but I am an NFL fan. My team is actually the New York Giants, you know, big blue nation, all that. And we just had a really bad year. It is what it is. But thankfully, they let me enjoy 2 Super Bowl championships in my lifetime. So I'm very excited about that. Like, I was really happy growing up. I know how hard it is for a sports franchise to win a championship. So I don't take that for granted. I feel blessed that a team that I root for has won in the past. And I'm kind of excited for the Super Bowl. You know, the refs versus the Eagles. That's going to be a good game. The refs kind of have the upper hand. But we'll see how the Eagles can fare out.
That's a funny one. The refs versus the Eagles. That's funny. But you guys already know it's Brady's number 6, man. He's gonna be the next Jordan, so don't even knock on him, man. So we got 2 more questions for you. Thank you for being patient with us. So basically, do you plan on going to any more Knicks or Nets games this year?
I actually have some games coming up like real soon. I was just at the Heat game after I met Justice Winslow. He was so nice. I was like, yo, I'm actually gonna come to the game tomorrow. I'm gonna see you. I'm gonna enjoy it. So I bought tickets right after, and I was like, yo, we out. I did not vlog it, but there's more vlogs coming soon. I'm going to the Sixers game this Wednesday, which is in 2 days. So I'm going to that game. If you guys want to see a vlog, let me know. And I got my tickets for March. I'm very, very excited for this. I'm going to see the Eastern Conference champs versus the Brooklyn Nets. And it's going to be so exciting. I get to see LeBron and D Wade. And they're going to be right there because I'm going to be really, really close for that game. So hopefully, fingers crossed. Fingers crossed. I'm going to try to get there so early. I'm going to try to do everything in my power. But if I can meet them that day, it would be a dream come true for sure. D Wade, I'm coming for you, man. D Wade, don't leave me, man. I'm coming for you. I'm coming to see you, D Wade.
That is exciting. Hopefully Embiid puts on a show. You know he's gonna tweet about it, so hopefully he puts on a show. And I hope you get to meet LeBron and Wade at that Cavs game. That should be really fun. So enjoy it. We are expecting some vlogs for sure. And finally, the last question. This is basically what is happening at the end of the year. This is the last question of the year. Who are your finals predictions? Who do you got making it to the promised land? The big finale. Who we watching? Game 6, Game 7, hopefully not a sweep. Some like crazy rivalry. What are you expecting from the best of the best?
Oh man, like this is a hard question because like it's hard not to say this, but I picked a rematch. I feel like we're gonna see this the 4th time in a row. Like I really do believe it's gonna be Cleveland versus Golden State once again, and I feel like it's gonna be the same outcome as last year. Golden State winning another championship. And as much as I love the game and as much as I love OKC and Houston, and I want to believe that they could beat them. I want to believe in San Antonio and Kawhi getting better. I want to believe in Houston out shooting them. I want to believe in OKC clicking and all. But it's hard to bet against the Warriors. And honestly, as much as I want to say it, I'm not going to do it. And on the other end, you got Boston, who looks really, really good. You got Toronto that looks really, really good. And Cleveland is struggling. But at the same time, in the playoffs, I know LeBron is a different animal. So I'm not betting against that man either. But if we have a different outcome, I will not be upset whatsoever. I can't wait for something different. But at the end of the day, we'll see what happens.
I'm hoping you're wrong. We don't want to see that finals rematch anymore. Like, we're tired of that. No more of that, please. Like, no. But yeah, thank you so much for being here today. today. We appreciate you. We are wishing you the best on your grind. You're like at 1,400 subs right now. I know you're pushing for that 1.5k. Hopefully you get there. You deserve it. I think you do. I don't really know. You probably don't, but you work hard, so I know that. So keep it up, and maybe you'll get there soon.
Yeah, man, thank you for having me. I really appreciate it.
So yeah, guys, make sure to show Mosballin some love. Give him some likes. Share him to your friends. Like, yo, make this kid something. Like, make him something. He works really hard.
Thank you, man. Thank you. It means a lot. I appreciate it.
He gets to meet NBA players. Ain't that the dream? Ain't that everyone's dream? Like, to meet these guys. So hey, make it happen. And yo, if you guys have questions for him, I'll be happy to ask him. And just know you guys could ask him questions that he can ask other NBA players. So yo, take advantage of that, and we will see what goes on. It's been your host D McCoy. Not really, but you know who I is, and not really either. And I'm sorry for not being that professional. Yeah, guys, I'll be all for today, and I will see you guys later. Any more last minute remarks?
Yeah, quick shout out to D McCoy once again for these questions. It means a lot. They already know the drill.
Enjoy the rest of your day.